request Dr. Saurabh Sharma, Director Asian Education Group, to give the inaugural address.
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. So first of all, I would like to welcome all the eminent people on the dais. Ms. Vinita Singh, co-founder and CEO of Sugar Cosmetics. Mr. Saurabh Munjal, co-founder Archean Foods. My colleagues, Dr. Lalitavi Srivastava, Dr. Gurdeep Singh, faculty members and all the students present here today. I think I feel very happy to welcome you all over here today to this orientation ceremony of the PGDM program at Asian Business School. I feel very proud. Why? Because not just is the first day of your commencement of your journey at Asian Business School, but also the fact that the 300 of you have come from 15 different states of the country and 94 different cities. So much diversity and culture coming into Asian Business School is what pleases me the most, and that has been the utmost thought since very beginning. So a huge round of applause for all of you first. I think all your life, if I talk about you students, you've been into an educational space. 13, 14 years of your initial journey was into a school. Next 3 years of your journey was into a college. And now for the next 2 years, you're into this particular institution for your post-graduation, your masters. I don't believe that education ever ends. But I feel that if you talk about the formal way of education, schooling, then graduation and then post-graduation, so this would mark the formal ending of your educational journey. And after this, you will be either working in the corporate world or doing something of your own on the business front. So this makes this 2-year journey now all the more important and special. Why? Because you always knew that after schooling there is graduation. I will cope up, buck up, improve my scores, percentages, or work upon my personality, what I hadn't worked till now in the graduation days. Now while doing graduation, you get to see, okay, I think these are the 3 years now, because after this, something serious work would be expected out of me at the post-grad level. But now is the time, because I think this 2-year journey is going to make the most difference for not anybody else but you all. This can go either ways. And I say so with my interaction which I'm privileged to have with some of the alumni of Asian Business School. Because we have a beautiful concept of inviting one alumni every month under the Alumni of the Month session, in which there's a personal interaction all three of us have with that particular individual. And we try to understand from him not just what he or she has been doing on the corporate side or the entrepreneurial side, but also the fact that what they feel, that is actually for our own learning, that what they feel they could have done differently during those 2 years of them being at Asian Business School. And what comes to us is some very insightful thoughts that, oh, I feel that if I knew about certain things at that point of time, or I had probably taken the crafting prodigy program, wherein one faculty member of mine is allocated to me as a crafter, who was there to help me, support me, guide me, and again the research cell as well, or the EDIC cell as well, entrepreneurship cell as well, I would have been better off initially when I started my journey. Because I personally believe what is meant for you will happen, but the time frame you will take to reach there is in your hands. So if you actually put a little more heat now in the next 2 years, the time frame to reach that goal of yours can be limited. But if you are, say suppose again, not too serious about the way these 2 years go by, probably your SIPs, internships, probably the way these programs which are modulated for you are being taken in regard to the learning, it would be a struggle after 2 years in terms of realizing that, oh, I think, would I do a post-grad again? That's not on the cards. So I think I'll have to now start to equip myself with those qualities which I could have probably imbibed in that 2-year journey. So if you don't want to repent like some of the people, because it was not the case with everybody, but some of those alumni, what they told was they could have done wonders in trying to grasp, request for knowledge in these 2 years, which you are starting now. So I feel these 2 years, it's totally in your hands that how do you make it being utilized in the best possible way. I feel this 2 years like a bridge for you now. Bridge between college to corporate. Bridge between college to working in your father's business, which is not something which you should be going away from, or starting your own business as well. It is also a bridge from shifting from learning to earning. Because after these 2 years, you all are expected to earn and create a platform for yourself. And your family also expects that from you. So, as he said very rightly, that whatever you do in the next 2 years, you should think of your parents as well. Because I think one thing which each one of us has over here is a lot of respect and love for our parents. And I feel that don't meander towards that particular part which makes your parents feel low about you or them. So it's totally up to you how you make them feel after this 2-year journey. And it's a very beautiful feeling to present that first check of your salary to your parents or get some gift for them. So all those moments I feel your parents deserve, and it's in your hands. Don't blame anybody else if you aren't able to do so. One more relevant point which out of those conversations only I came to know from these alumni talks was that, say suppose if 300 odd of you are sitting over here, you have 299 colleagues of yours or batchmate of yours who you will start to get to meet or get to interact with or get to know. And there's a theory which says that the people you are surrounded by, though they say the 5 people you spend maximum time with, you start to become like them. I don't want to fixate to that number 5, but I will put it to surroundings. The people you choose to be around with now in this professional space could also determine your future in the coming years. Because all of us know that most of the businesses, when I say startups, have been formulated in schools only. You could find your co-founder over here or people with a similar mindset in terms of probably aligning to a similar specialization, similar goals, similar interests. So I feel you could have not easy, but a very smooth sail if you are able to identify the right set of batchmates who could make a transitioning effect in this 2-year journey and could be your batchmates forever. Like I would give our example, me and Dr. Gurdeep have been knowing us for almost 21 years now. We did our school, graduation, post-graduation, everything together. And we never knew that we'll be ending up working as well together. So it really does one day, it's a support. It's kind of one pepping up the other. And if that happens to any one of you or most of you, I would say it'll just change the entire ecosystem for you and let positive things happen to you. Why should we think that it has happened with people, eminent guests sitting on the dais? Because yes, they're also, when they started the journey, they were young, but they've made a name for ourselves. We are in awe of Miss Vinita in terms of how she has been able to shape up the entire canvas around sugar, and similarly with the very popular brand in a very recent time like Lahori Jeera, which has kind of become the taste of the town and become very, very popular. And I would say that all is not by luck. That is by making the right choices, making the right decisions. Right decisions made now by you could make you also come here in the future. So this is my 2 cents for you, and I just hope that you pay heed to it and do whatever you can do in this front. And from our end, being one of the directors at AEG, I would ensure that we continuously try to deliver what we have told you or communicated to you and get better in terms of providing the quality of education as well. So I again welcome you all to Asian Business School, and I hope you have a very wonderful journey with us for the next 2 years. Thank you so much.